Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very interesting things going on where the PS5 Pro has now been seemingly leaked in a very peculiar manner. Now, one of the more popular games out here has now been data mined, and it does seem like the PS5 Pro has been confirmed in the data file. So I'm going to go and show you guys this. There's also a few little brand new quick changes on the PS5 Pro. It'll be a little bit of a quicker video, but I feel like I can be pretty succinct, and I think it's kind of cool to see that it does add a lot more legitimacy towards the PS5 Pro coming out quicker than expected. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, leave a like and your thoughts down below, and of course follow the Twitter and Twitch stream as well. So we have a few quick things to know. So if you guys have ever seen or had us talk about other videos, the code name from the official source is like Xbox has like special code names for their upcoming consoles, or so the Xbox Series X and S when they came out, or like the PS Portal, PSVR. Typically they have these code names to kind of like be like, hey, like, are you guys working on the Trinity? You know, stuff like that. So we've had confirmations that the upcoming PlayStation 5 Pro is meant to be kind of codenamed as the Trinity. Saying if you're wondering why this is relevant, like what is the code name for the PS5 Pro, it's because Trinity is the reported code name that Sony is currently said to be using for the PS5 Pro internally. Basically saying like for any type of file, any type of email, any type of just various conversation, the PS5 Pro is called Trinity. Like I said, it's kind of either just for maybe people trying to go data mine things for the first time, kind of how it has in the situation. It's like a relevant thing at the end of the day. It's important. They're saying this code name has been circling for quite some time, and it fits alongside other Matrix-related titles that Sony has used in the past, such as Neo and Morpheus. Now, there's a little bit of a fun thing before we dive in the video. It's kind of like, how can we go and call these consoles certain things? Well, we go and call it Neo, or like say for the PS3, Neo, PS4, Morpheus, PS5 Pro, Trinity. I don't know, it's just one of those weird things they do. Like I said, Xbox does it, they have different names for it, and Nintendo has done it, other various game companies do it. It just makes things, like I said, if a random document comes out, people data mine stuff and they see it, they're like, okay, whatever. But this is where things get interesting, because that same exact code name is now showing up in other various spots. So once again, this is not, I'm going to say not confirmed officially until Sony goes and confirms it, but the amount of leaks and rumors and information coming out, it just seems so very likely. So I'm going to show you guys up on this. Whereas you guys know, No Man's Sky, a very popular space exploration game, has now included some brand new updates, saying that the No Man's Sky, spoilers over here technically, saying graphics preset options. So as you guys know, you launch up a game, you launch up your console. As of now, though, let's just use PC as a better example. If you're running something on your PC, you'll have a chance to go and utilize different graphics options. They have like smaller resolutions, like lower frame rates, whatever. But as you guys probably also know too, some of the games that are on multi-consoles, such as something launching on the PS4 and PS5, think like God of Wars or Spider-Man's, they'll have different specs for the console because there's just different internals, different GPUs, CPUs, etc., different what you can actually run the console on. Or same thing too for the Xbox Series X and S, because it's just slightly different. Like the specs are like different, it's various. So basically, we're now seeing that there is a graphics preset for, once again, this quote-unquote Trinity. Now, as you guys have probably heard me mention, what is the PS5 Pro code name in? Project Trinity. So why is it weird that Project Trinity is showing up? Because the apparent internal code name for the PS5 Pro is Project Trinity, and this upcoming No Man's Sky basically now has a standard PS5 graphics preset for them to go use for the game itself. So first and foremost, some levels of this, like I'm sure you guys can like click in your head and think, okay, this makes sense. I hope to God most of you guys watching get that. But there is the occasional dumb me. It's going to go a little harder, but dumb me when it comes to the, like, you know, the YouTube comments. And this is for the dummy or the dumb that is thinking this might be like a weird video or clickbait or whatever. I mean, it's a little bit on the edge, but you know what I mean. Saying the graphics detail preset on Trinity. As you guys can see, TK graphics detail preset, dynamic resolution, scaling settings. So what would be better on a PS5 Pro? We already know better resolution, better frame rate, better things such as shadow details in regards to the ray tracing and all of this. So it's just built in stating that the Trinity will be in the game. Like, they're specifically coding this. And it's very obvious. Like I said, it's very, very obvious. Why would someone be coding all of this? It costs money to code. You have to pay developers. Why else are they making this? Unless there will be a PlayStation 5 Pro in the future. You're not going to spend the money paying people to, usually coders and engineers are very expensive. You'll most of the time have a multiple big team too as well, working all this stuff. So, duh, like they're not going to spend money for no reason to make this. And of course, they also have various things too as well, like dynamic resolution scaling with aggressiveness all being balanced. Like, just look at all these things. Basically in regards now to like planet quality, you have specifics ultra. Like, let me just kind of break this down. You have planet quality on this with the details. They're going to be on the highest level. They're on the ultra specs. So if you're comparing this for a game that's somewhat of a hard game to run, compare this to the PS5 specs, which will not be on the preset of the highest level. The PS5 Pro will have better GPUs. It will run more efficiently. It will be better. You know, this is just, it's just crazy to go and kind of see this once you kind of go look through this one. But like I said, they have the graphics detail preset. So they're basically making, so the second you launch it, you launch on different, like basically it's presets. Like imagine a PC. You could have a PC at like the highest quality, or if you have a laptop that's worth $200, it's kind of like a Chromebook or whatever, you will have that automatically preset to low quality versus a $3,000 PC is gonna be on high. So obviously the PS5 is not gonna be as intensive. So the presets for when you launch the game, kind of similar to PC, will be lower. PS5 Pro would be way higher. And like you can kind of see like reflection quality, graphics detail, ultra. Some of these may not be as high because even though the PS5 Pro will be a big improvement, will not be as good as a PC or a higher end PC. That's just reality. Like my PC will be better than a PS5 Pro, but the PS5 Pro will be more cheaper and you'll get a better optimization. Either way, the more I'm kind of rambling on this is they have this big approval over here for the Trinity, and it is in a very big game. No Man's Sky is a very big game. And it now has been approved that this animation quality has all these presets specifically coded for this codename Trinity. And we can see this in the actual code itself that has now been data mined. So while we're still waiting for confirmation from Sony specifically, like basically PlayStation themselves on an official tweet documentation or whatever, with all the rumors coming out, and now we're seeing games having their own information leaked on project for the preset on the Trinity console, which makes a lot of sense. Once again, look at over here. That just kind of goes to show that the PS5 Pro is very close to being out. And of course, people are already working on it as of now. So I just want to show you guys this. I thought it was interesting. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. We have the Twitter and Twitch as well down below. And I appreciate y'all very much for watching in the first place.